All right, James, you ready to go?
Ready to go?
Go ahead, put your foot on the brake, upshift to first gear. Okay. We're doing 6 laps. We'll get rolling out of the garage. Move over here to the right. Take it out of auto for you. Go ahead and downshift once. All right, I'm going to check for traffic really quick before we accelerate. So, all right, we're good to go, man. Go. Floor it. Upshift. Upshift. Keep going. And brakes here. Brake hard. We're going to leave it in this gear. Steer into the apex. Accelerate a little bit. Let the car start flowing out to the right side over to the track outgo. You're going to steer back in on this apex and accelerate out to the right. Back to full throttle. Floor it. Lift off the throttle, bring it down the left side, and accelerate down the left side. Accelerate. Brakes here. Steer in. Start accelerating out to the left. Here, there you go. Brake gradually over to the right. Brakes here and downshift. You're going to make this really easy on me, man. You're doing already a great job. Accelerate a little bit. Brakes here. Bring it all the way down the right side. And accelerate down the right side. Good. Lift off the throttle. Steer into the apex. Now accelerate out. Accelerate, back to full throttle. You're good. Steer in. Accelerate. Get close to the apex. Let the car start going out to the single cone. All the way over here. This one's a little tricky. And then you're going to squeeze that steering all the way back in on the apex down the left side. And accelerate down the left side. Over here. Brakes here. Steer all the way in. And accelerate out. Floor it. Out to the left. Upshift. Upshift again. Accelerate a little bit. Out to the single cone over on the right. There you go. Squeeze the steering back in. And accelerate. Floor it. Lift off the throttle. Bring it down the left side. And accelerate. Brakes here. Steer in. Get to the apex. Now accelerate out to the left. Well done. Good. Over to the right. Brakes here. Brake. Downshift. Steer all the way into the apex. And accelerate. There you go. Brakes here, bring it down the right side, and accelerate down the right side. Lift off the throttle, steer in. Get close to that apex, accelerate, floor it. Now accelerate gently, look ahead to that single cone, all the way out. And then you're going to steer all the way back in on the apex down the left side, and accelerate. Brakes here, steer all the way in, get your apex, and accelerate out. There you go, good. Accelerate a little bit. Let the car start going out to the single cone. Square it back in. And accelerate. Pass it on the left side. Hold on, slow down a bit. Slow. Steer back down the left side and accelerate. Accelerate. Floor it. Steer in. Start accelerating. Out to the left. Brakes here. Right, pass it on the left. Accelerate. Brakes and downshift real quick. Steer in and accelerate down the right side. Steer into the apex and accelerate out to the right. There you go, good. Accelerate a little bit. Nice and steady all the way out to the cone. Bring it all the way down the left side. Get it all the way to the close to the apex. Now accelerate. Brakes here. Steer all the way in, look ahead, and accelerate out. Floor it. Accelerate a little bit, brakes here, steer all the way in, and accelerate. Good. Lift off the throttle, bring it down the left side, and accelerate. Brakes, steer in, accelerate out to the corner. Over here, there you go, good. Brakes here, brake downshift. Steer in, accelerate a little bit, accelerate more. Steer, bring it down the right side, and accelerate. Throttle, steer in, and accelerate out. Perfect. Now, steadily accelerate up to the single cone. Look ahead. go. Good. Perfect. Accelerate. Upshift. Keep going. Upshift. Brakes here. Downshift. Pass on the left. Steer in. Let it flow out to the right. And back into the apex. And accelerate. Look up. Bring it down the left side. And accelerate. Accelerate, out of the corner, over to the left, out to the left. There you go. Brake, pass them on the left side. Brakes and downshift. Steer all the way in. And accelerate. Brakes here, bring it down the right side. And accelerate. Off the throttle, steer it. Accelerate, back to full throttle. Steer to the apex. Accelerate gently, steadily outwards to the single cone. There you go, look ahead. All the way back down the left side and accelerate. Brakes here, steer all the way in. And accelerate back to full throttle. Upshift. And brakes hard. There, good, you're good. Accelerate. Perfect. Perfect entry. Let the car flow out to the right, steer back in on the apex. And accelerate back to full throttle. Lift off, bring it down the left side, and accelerate. Steer in, start accelerating out to the left, back to full throttle. Brakes here, downshift. Steer all the way to the apex, and accelerate. Brakes here, and bring it over, accelerate. Lift off the throttle, steer it to the apex, and accelerate out to the right. Back to full throttle. Steer to the apex, and accelerate. Start going all the way up to the top. Brakes here a little bit. Steer back on the left side. And accelerate. Brakes here. Steer right. Get to your apex. And accelerate out to the left. Back to full throttle. Upshift. Upshift. And brake more. Downshift. Steer right. Accelerate. Let the car flow out to the right. Steer all the way back in on the apex. Accelerate, floor it. Bring it down left side, back to full throttle. Brakes here, steer in. Start accelerating out to the left. Back to full throttle. Brakes here, downshift. And accelerate. Yeah, you're good. Brakes here, not too bad. Down the right side, accelerate. Lift off the throttle, steer it. Accelerate out to the right. All right, good job, James.
Awesome. Very cool, man.
Phenomenal, man. You did an awesome job.
Thanks.
We're gonna get off the track just the right side of the track I've gone. Did a good job, man. Really, really good. Over here to the right. The Vegas guy's proud.
All right. Yeah, this is addicting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're doing everything exactly how we want you to be doing it, and for the most part, in the correct way everywhere. So,
cool.
You know, just keep doing what you're doing when you get in the next car.
Okay.
You did a great job. I gave you an extra lap just
cool.
because you're doing so well and you're from Vegas. So,
thank you.
But we're gonna go into garage 23. Try to go as straight as possible. But yeah, you should really enjoy the Scuderia. It's quite, you know, it's quite a bit more track oriented, a lot louder, a lot more direct.
Yeah, a little bit hairier.
Yeah, you'll have a good time in it. Go ahead and stop, pull both paddles at the same time. You guys go, man. Good job.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very cool.